What is up, Eastern Oregon? This is Dodzy, and this is your sports show for Friday, October 27th, 2023. This is all brought to you by Hobby Habit. Man, Joe and his team are doing a great job down there. They have everything for your hobby needs, from Traxxas RC cards, Magic the Gathering cards, to the best Lego selection in town. 411 First Street in LeGrand. Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it. We're getting ready to kick off the LeGrand versus Ontario game at 7 o'clock tonight. Super exciting. Baker is also playing Pendleton in Pendleton. We'll have live look-ins during the game. I'll be on the call here in LeGrand, so I'll be joining you just before kickoff. In the meantime, we're going to look at part 2 of my Eastern Oregon University men's basketball season preview for 2023-24. I brought a couple guests in. They're both seniors. One's a transfer, one's a returner. First off, we have the point guard, AJ Huddleston. Here he is. And AJ, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. So I'll start you off how I start everybody off. How'd you end up at EOU?
I was playing JUCO ball at Casumas River. Then didn't really like how my offers were looking after that, so I called up my buddy Adam, who was playing here. Told him I was looking to come here. Came here, worked out, joined the team.
So the connection is you and Adam Orr.
Yes.
Like you guys knew each other. How'd you know each other?
We're from the same town, and we played junior ball together, junior college ball together.
You're from the same, like you grew up in the same town as Adam?
Yeah, we're both from Sacramento.
Wow, I did not know that. So you come to EOU last year, your first year. What was it like moving to a town like LeGrand?
It's real different from Sacramento. A lot quieter. I like it though, small town, know everybody. It's real nice. I like it here.
I moved here after my 6th grade year, so summer between 6th and 7th, and I came from right by the border in San Diego, and it was a complete culture shock for me, dude. Like I was just like, whoa, where am I? Like I thought I was mad for a while, like, but then I got used to it, and then I was like, man, this place is super nice. So for you, this is your senior year, and you're after the COVID era, huh? So you don't have a COVID year.
In Sacramento, we didn't play.
Oh, you didn't play
year,
at all?
So there was no COVID year.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So this is your true senior year.
Yeah.
What are you going to school for?
For health and human performance.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an occupational therapist.
Occupational therapist. And so basketball-wise, we move into this 2023-2024 season after we make the national tournament. Disappointment in the national tournament, in my eyes. I mean, probably in yours too. What's the goals for this year for the team and for you personally?
For the goals for our team is definitely come first in conference. We want to knock down C of I, and then just go national tournament. We want to reach that final site. Yeah. And for me personally, just lead the team. I want to be top 10 in assist to turnover ratio. Just make our team the best we can be.
You were close last year.
Yeah,
you were up there. That's a great stat for a point guard to worry about, assist to turnover. I mean, outside of, being the leader, you're like the quarterback essentially when you're the point guard. One of the things that I appreciate about you on the basketball court is just your defensive prowess. And we haven't had a perimeter defender like you at EOU in quite some time. And it changes other teams' game plans. It really does. Do you pride yourself on defense?
Oh, definitely. I always want to guard the best player. Make sure whatever their average is, almost want to half it. Make sure they're having a bad night when they're playing against us.
Yeah, just pressure the heck out of them. The whole C of I thing, they're ranked number 1 in the country. We've only beat them one time since Kemp's been involved with EOU basketball, but I feel like this year is the year. I mean, I think we might be knocking on C of I's door.
Definitely.
For you personally, would you like, so if you had your choice, would you rather be like at the beach or in the mountains?
Definitely at the beach.
Yeah, you're a California kid. You're like me, like it's too easy. Growing up, who'd you try to emulate? Who was your hero?
For me, it was more like Chris Paul. A lot of Chris Paul, a lot of Derrick Rose. Love watching him. 2008 through like 2012. That was my guy. Yeah. Had all his shoes, everything.
You young guys, man. I hear those names and I'm like, man, you're forgetting about guys like Iverson. Iverson's my dude. Iverson and Shaq.
Yeah.
Growing up, I mean, obviously Jordan. You know, like I was Kobe was like more a little bit after me, but yeah, Iverson and Shaq, like those were. Who's your hero?
Probably my dad.
Why?
I've seen that guy work 3 jobs one time, come home 2 a.m., get up at 5, just provide for us. So he definitely inspires me.
Just a grinder, huh?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. If you had to choose one or the other, would you fight a bear or a shark?
I think definitely a bear. If you're in the water and a shark, that's its terrain.
Yeah, we had a guy here in LeGrand survive a bear attack just recently, like a few months ago. Yeah, he was up at Mirror and got attacked by a bear, and he fought it off. He said he put it in a. We had him on the morning show, and he said he put that thing in a chokehold.
What?
Yeah, shot. All he had on him was a .22 pistol, and he was shooting. You know what I mean? Like he was out of bullets, and he fought the bear. He lived. He had a big bear claw scratch all the way across his head. His arm was all swollen, but I mean, your chances of fighting a bear aren't great, but it's a lot better with bears around here than, like, I would say, like a freaking grizzly bear or something.
Definitely,
yeah. For you, do you like pineapple on pizza?
Definitely.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you ordering it? Like, are you going to go in and order a pineapple pizza, or you just eat it if it's there?
No, I definitely would. Got that sweet and salty combination.
Yeah? What's your favorite food?
Probably sushi.
Sushi?
Yeah.
I keep hearing that with all you young. They didn't even have sushi. I mean, they did, but when I was your age, like, there was no place to get sushi. Like, now all these kids nowadays are like, sushi. You know how many sushi rolls I have to eat to get full? What does that cost you to go eat? You can probably eat pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to eat at least like three of those things, right? Yeah.
Definitely.
So you're talking like, you know, a good $25 for in sushi to fill you up.
It tastes good though.
Yeah, it does. I agree. Do you like the raw, or do you like the cooked?
I like the cooked sushi.
Yeah, the raw is kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
You never know. Like, I like the one with the smoked salmon and cream cheese. And that's a good one. Yeah, for sure. If you had to choose one or the other, would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef?
I'd probably go personal chef.
Personal chef?
Yeah, you can just order what you want.
Yeah.
Bring it right to you.
I like cooking though, so I think I would go maid. Yeah, just because I don't mind cooking, but I hate doing laundry. I hate cleaning the toilet. You know what I mean? Like, that would just be a huge plus in my life if I could have a maid. For you, you know, this basketball season coming up, your senior year, like what are you passing on to the younger guys on the team? Like, what message are you trying to convey to them?
I think it's just all about the grind, you know? Like, some people, they come into practice, they go home, they think that's enough, and it's not. You got to put in the extra work outside of that. So I think that's one of the main things I'm passing on to them.
Yeah, I heard about you this summer, like being in the gym at least twice a day and just, you know, grinding all summer long.
Yeah.
And I mean, people hear about it. Obviously, I heard about it, so you know what I mean? Like, it's important to set that example for the younger guys. We have, you know, a handful of really young, you know, brand new players to college. I mean, you look at like Kamal and the other freshmen, and it's like setting the example for these guys that are going to be you in, you know, 3 years.
Yeah.
If you had to choose a superhero, what superhero would you be?
I think I'd go Deadpool.
And you got a Spider-Man shirt on?
I know.
Deadpool, why? Why Deadpool?
I mean, he's got the powers, you know, he can't die. Everything, he just regenerates.
But he's also a little bit evil.
That's why I like him.
Yeah.
He's got a good balance to him.
Yeah. Deadpool's a good one. What about a superpower, if you could have any superpower?
I think I'd go, I can make liquids that I choose come out of my fingers.
Liquids that you choose come out of your fingers?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it saves so much money. You got gas come out of this finger, water come out of this finger. juice coming out of this finger. Like, it just saved so much money.
You got some Crown Royal coming out of that finger.
Saving money.
Okay. I would, me personally, I would pick teleportation just because simple resources and time. I mean, and I don't like being up there at all. And it would just be easy for me. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
10 years.
Yeah.
Having a house, kids, job, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Know, just living the dream, being happy.
Living the good old American dream.
Yeah.
Huh? If you had to, so you got your phone on you?
I do, yeah.
Pull it out. What's the last song that you listened to on your playlist?
The last song is Weak by SWV.
Sisters with Voices?
Yes.
I get so weak in me. It's a good song. That's from my era, though.
Yeah.
That's old school R&B
I like that.
right there. Interesting, huh? That actually was a big hit. Actually, yeah. Wow. Huh. That's surprising. Sisters with Voices is the last song you listen to on your phone. I like that though. So we'll end it with this. Say Kemp puts me in front of you and says, AJ, recruit Doddsy to come play basketball at EOU. What are you going to tell me?
I tell you, we got a great culture. We got a lot of guys who love basketball. I think that's the main difference between this year and last year. We got everybody on our team just loves basketball, and it's a great environment to be around. You get super close with your teammates, and you got a whole bunch of guys who want to win.
Nice. Eastern Oregon, he's EOU men's basketball's AJ Huddleston. I'm Doddsy. AJ, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, AJ. I appreciate it. Let's go this year. My next guest, he's a transfer. He's a fifth-year senior grad student. He played 4 years at Carroll College and was twice named to the first team all-defense in the Frontier Conference. He's none other than one of Post Fall's finest, Johnny Hillman. Here it is. Johnny, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Good. So first year at EOU, how'd you end up here?
A little bit of a long story. I mean, I went to Carroll College for 4 years, graduated from there. I still had a year of eligibility because of the COVID season. Kemp and I have gone back a little bit. We have some history, a little bit of a friendship between our families and stuff. And so he reached out to me after the season last year. I just got talking for a little while, and I came over and visited, and I really liked it, so I decided to stay here for a year.
Yeah, your dad was like Kemp's physical therapist.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, he was after Kemp went through that injury.
The car accident.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy how, they talk about it's not what you know, it's who you know, and like connections and how important they are.
Yeah, exactly.
It's everything. I mean, it really is. Like, so you come to EOU. This is your fifth year grad student. What you get your degree in?
So I got a double major in accounting and financial planning as well.
Accounting and financial plan. And then what are you going to secondary?
Just getting a general MBA here.
General MBA. What do you want to do?
I want to be a financial consultant.
Financial consultant. You want to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to take care of money, but that makes money
Yeah,
too.
yeah. It's a good job. Your career at Carroll, you played all 4 years. You were Defensive Player of the Year in the Frontier twice, right?
First team all defense.
Or first team all defense. Is that like a pride thing for you? Is that what is that a big part of your game?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in high school, I was more known as a scorer for sure. When I entered college, we had some elite upperclassmen on our team, and so I knew that I needed to do something different to find minutes. And defense was it, and so I just learned to love the grind, love shutting guys down and stuff, and that's how I was able to stay on the floor. So just did like my team needed for me.
So, I mean, I think you're probably the only guy on the roster that's played at the final site in the national tournament. Didn't you play? Didn't you guys play for a national championship one year?
That was actually the year before I went in.
Oh, okay.
We went to the Elite Eight my sophomore year.
So we have somebody that's been there. You know what I mean? I like that. I like the idea of somebody that has a little bit of experience in that environment.
Yeah.
Coming into this team, obviously you're a senior. What role are you trying to take? Like, a leader on the team, or a role player? Like, what role are you trying to assume?
Yeah, well, I mean, I definitely want to be a leader. I feel like I have a lot of expertise and understanding of the game since I've been around it for so long, and I feel like I've been in positions to help kids and especially the younger guys grow up a little bit, and so I'm excited to take on that role. And then on the court, I think my offensive presence will be seen more this year, which I'm excited about. But then also just defensively and doing whatever coach needs me to do to win.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. For basketball-wise, like, what's your goal this year?
Team goals, definitely want to make it to the final site and then see what we can do from there. I'd love to see us knock off C of I as well. I've had some history down in C of I. I practiced there in high school every single year right before our state tournament, so I've always dreamed of playing in that gym, even though I never have, and so I'm excited to go down there.
Oh, you've never played there?
No, never played there, but I've practiced there a lot.
I've done a show from that gym before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of history in that gym, you know, with the players, and it's actually really nice, but FTY, that's what I say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we got to beat them this year.
Yeah.
The last time we beat them, I took a video. I was in the locker room after the game and took a video, and just the excitement and the feeling of that is, I mean, I hope they're ranked number 1 too, and we you know, I hope they're still in the 1 spot.
Yeah.
And they come here and we just give Kobe Blaine a nice little paddle on the butt and send him back to Caldwell. That's what I say.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, right. If you had to choose one or the other, would you rather be at the beach or in the mountains?
That's a tough one for me. I kind of grew up in both. My mom's from California, my dad's from Montana, so a lot of camping and hiking, but also a lot of time spent at the beach. So I guess if it's family time, I'm going to the mountains, getting away from self-service and just unplugging for a little while.
Yeah. What's your hobbies outside of basketball?
Big golfer. I golfed for 3 years at Carroll, so I love doing that, and then just hanging out with friends and family.
Nice. I like golfing too. I got a hurt shoulder right now, so I didn't get to golf this summer. But it's once you start hitting the ball pretty flush and well, golf becomes a whole different world for you. It's very exciting, and it's crazy how many athletes end up being golfers. You know what I mean? Like you see all these guys that even while they're Barnes says that he can beat so and so. Steph Curry's always talking about
I've watched
golf. Jordan, Barkley. It's a huge thing, and it's one of those sports you can play until you're 80, 90.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If you had to pick one or the other, would you rather be in prison for 5 years or in a coma for 10?
I'd say prison for 5.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why?
I'm in prison, but it gives me time to learn, reflect, and grow.
Yeah. Could you imagine waking up in 10 years and all your friends are 10 years older and your family and you'd be lost?
Yeah, so lost.
It would be, yeah. What's your favorite thing about Eastern Oregon?
Definitely the culture. The guys are great. From the moment I got here, just clicking with everybody, making friends really easily. And then Coach Kemp, like I said, we have a relationship already built, but he's a great coach, and he looks after us and he cares about us, especially off the court, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, you guys get a ton of understanding of the game and knowledge from Q too.
Definitely.
Q is a huge part of what happens at EOU.
Yeah, definitely. And I met Q before actually coming here over in Coeur d'Alene during the summer, and so it was nice to get to know him a little bit before too.
Yeah, absolutely. If you had to choose one or the other, a maid or a chef?
I'm going with a chef.
Yeah?
I'm decent at cleaning. I'm the one who kind of keeps up our house, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a chef. My cooking's a little bland, so I wouldn't mind getting,
You have somebody come in and make you some meals, huh?
Yeah.
For you, who's your hero?
Just like AJ, I would say my dad is my hero. Just a great example of love and dedication and commitment to our family and working hard. So I just really appreciate that and love that about him. Always looked up to him.
How many siblings do you have?
So I have 3 older blood brothers, and then another brother that's older, and another sister from Rwanda, and then a younger sister who's from, originally, I guess she's from England, but she moved to America when she was young.
So parents adopted a couple kids after. Your brother played here at EOU. You know, like, what's your favorite story about his time here?
Well, I mean, he had some tough injuries here.
Yeah.
But he shared a lot of times with him and his friends going out, just hanging out like downtown and stuff, and enjoying just the small parts of LeGrand. And he was a big backpacker, so they did a lot of backpacking, hiking, fishing, and stuff in Oregon. So those are some fun times that he shared about.
If you enjoy the outdoors, this is a great place to live. I mean, like, we have beauty all the way around us. It's quite remarkable. Who do you try to emulate, like your basketball style? Who's your dude?
When I was younger, I watched a lot of Steph Curry. I was shooting a lot of threes at a young age. And then as I got older, I think the Kobe mentality I loved a lot. I wouldn't say that I specifically tried to emulate any player, but I would say more mindsets of just like working hard and having that motivation, just being self-motivated and never accepting that it's enough, but always pushing for more.
Right. I played high school basketball in the 90s, so it's the total opposite. Like, it's like bang, physical. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see people in the post, you know, like the three to me, it's worth 3 points, but like, I'd much rather see somebody just post somebody up and drop step on them. And, it's just a different era, you know what I mean? Like, basketball was a little bit different back then.
Yeah. I get that.
For you and this team this year, EOU, would you consider it a disappointment if you guys don't make it to the final site?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of our goals, and I think that we definitely have the skill and the ability to do it, so I would say it would be a disappointment. Yeah,
good, because I hate it when people come in here and they say, we just want to play good. Like, no, the whole point of playing is winning. Like, I hate to say it like that, but we're not going out there to just play good. We're going out there to win. I mean, that's why you recruit. You know, that's why you recruit guys. That's why you bring them in. You know, you try to build a winning program. You got your phone?
Yeah, I do.
Pull it out. Last song that you listened to?
I'm Still by Juice WRLD.
I'm Still by Juice WRLD. I mean, I've probably heard it, but I don't know the specific song. Is that like is that something you'd play like to get pumped up, or is that more like a?
It's more just hanging out time, I guess you could say. Yeah, I definitely have a wide variety of music that I listen to. But
what's your go-to genre?
Country, rap. I like alternative rock. So I'm a little all over the place.
Yeah, me too.
Just fine.
When you talk country, are you talking like pop country, like Kane Brown, or are you talking like the Co Wetzel type?
Like 2000s original. I mean, you could go back like Rascal Flatts if you want to get newer
Jackson.
people. Yeah, I mean, if you want to get newer people, we can talk about Morgan Wallen and stuff like that. But.
Good. Yeah, nice. For you, superhero.
I would have to just go with Superman, classic. Doesn't try to do too much, not too flashy, but gets the job done.
If you're Superman, what's your kryptonite?
That's a good question. Maybe mustard.
Mustard?
I hate mustard.
You hate mustard? Like yellow mustard?
Yeah.
Or any kind of mustard?
Really, any kind of mustard.
It's you don't like that bitterness?
Yeah, I just don't enjoy it.
It's an odd color too. Like it doesn't seem like we should be putting stuff that's color in our mouth. But I don't mind mustard as long as it's like not. I'm not gonna sit there and just eat mustard by itself. What about superpower? If you could choose one.
I'm thinking like time travel, more like a kind of Doctor Strange kind of era where I can move between places, but as well like forward and back in time.
What would you rather do? Go forward in time or back in time?
Oof. Probably back in time. I guess I could cook up some mean parlays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give you notice. And
like
stuff,
Back to the Future type stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't have to worry about money at all. You could go back and see when things were way better. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the pre-1920, everything was so different. You know, before the Great Depression and things were just the world has changed so much. The world has changed so much just since I've been. I mean, I didn't have internet until my senior year in high school.
Yeah,
I didn't have a cell phone until my senior year in college.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like just in that short, that's my generation of people. We're like the ones that didn't have it and had it. It's the weirdest thing ever. Couple more questions. I'll get you out of here. You like pineapple on pizza?
Love pineapple on pizza.
You do?
Yeah, it's
you
top
love it?
2 or 3. Top 2 or 3 for me. I know people are gonna not like that. But
Do you like it with like Canadian bacon or pepperoni or
Canadian bacon and pineapple?
Really?
Yep.
So you'd go in and you order a pineapple pizza.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't like the texture of it when it's warm. I like cold pineapple.
Okay.
I like pineapple like cottage cheese, you know, mixed with pineapple as long as it's cold.
You wouldn't take like a grilled pineapple on a cheeseburger?
No, just the texture of it. The mushiness.
Yeah.
Like I don't like it in like sweet and sour sauce or like Asian food. No, not when it's warm. What is your favorite meal?
Big chicken Alfredo guy.
That's yummy.
Yeah, so that's definitely a go-to for
Chicken
me.
Alfredo. If I had to choose one, like if I had to pick one meal, I'm taking a steak. I'm taking a nice big ribeye, you know what I mean? For sure.
Yeah.
Last question, and I'll get you out of here, and I end all of the athlete interviews with this same question. Kemp sits me down in front of you and says, recruit Dodsey to come play basketball at EOU. What are you going to tell me?
I would say a lot of similar things to AJ. So we have a great culture, starting with our coach. He genuinely cares about you and he wants you to grow and be better, not just on the court, but as a man in life. And he cares about you getting good grades and having a future and stuff, which I think is important and something that we all need to think about. And then team-wise, we have a great team. We have a lot of guys that love basketball and that want to work hard together. A lot of guys who have bought completely into this program, and I think that's an exciting thing to be a part of.
Yeah, Kemp always says that it's more important to him to make a good man than basketball player, and that's one of the things that I appreciate the most out of him.
Yeah, me too.
Eastern Oregon, he's EOU men's basketball's Johnny Hillman. I'm Dodsey. Johnny, I appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks, Johnny. Let's go win the CCC. Let's go get C of I for sure this year. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's all I got for the 2023-2024 EOU men's basketball preview. But there's lots of fun stuff coming in the future. If you haven't yet, follow us on TikTok. We just started at TikTok and we're going to do some behind the scenes stuff and it's going to be fun as well. So go to TikTok, type in EO Alive and give us a follow. We're just a few minutes away from kickoff here in La Grande. I'll be back right at the beginning of kickoff, right around 7 o'clock. Eastern Oregon, that's all I got for you on this sports show here. I'm Dodsey. I appreciate you. I'm out.
Educators, Dominic would like to thank our Miss Becker, Mr. Waldrop, and Miss Calhoun for being the great teachers throughout his high school. Dominic would like to thank Coach Sheets, Coach Brandt, and Coach Volcott. He would like to thank Coach Mack as well for always being able to help him with whatever he needed. Dominic would like to thank his mom and his sisters for always helping him with anything that he has needed, like what to wear to HOCO days or the dances. He would like to thank his brother, Matthias, for always being there for him and for being super competitive, which makes Dominic better. Dominic has loved playing with you this year and would do it all over again if he could. Last but certainly not least, Dominic would like to thank his dad, his #1 supporter, leader, role model, and coach. Without his dad, football would have never been the same. He loves you guys. #7, Dominic Fields. Griffin McElmoyle, #24, slot defensive back. Joining Griffin on the field are his parents, Rich and Elise McElmoyle. After high school, Griffin plans on serving a 2-year mission for the LDS Church and then attending college. Griffin's favorite football accomplishments are being on varsity for 3 years starting, varsity during the playoffs in his junior year, and having 2 picks in the playoffs. Griffin's favorite football memory is playing in the snow game against Cascade last year. Educators, Griffin would like to thank our Mr. Brooks, Mr. Shireman, Mr. Wolcott, Mr. Shaw, and Mr. McKinley. Griffin would like to thank his mom and dad, his siblings Ryder, Noah, and Britton, his uncle Caleb for helping him through all of his injuries, and all of his family, friends, and coaches who have helped him improve. Griffin McElmoyle. David Sane, number 25, running back, linebacker. Joining David on the field are his parents Amanda and Dustin Fitzgerald, and his grandparents Steve and Trish Solbaty. After high school, David plans to go to lineman school. David's favorite football accomplishment is making it to the semifinals last year. David's favorite football memory is Griffin and Noah's rap battle. Educators, David would like to thank our Mr. McElmoyle, Dalton, and Michael Fields. David would like to thank his parents, grandparents, Aunt Crystal, and Uncle Daniel, and all the rest of his family. David Sane, number 25. Corey Newman, number 28, kicker, running back, kick returner. Joining Corey on the field are his parents, Scott and Kimberly Newman. After high school, Corey is not sure what he is going to do. Corey's favorite football accomplishment is making second team all-conference as a punter his sophomore year. Corey's favorite football memory is having the opportunity to come back and play his senior year. An educator that Corey would like to thank is Mr. DJ Jordan for supporting him when he had a concussion. Corey would like to thank his parents, grandma, and girlfriend for supporting him throughout his years of playing football. Corey Newman, number 28. Ridge Kerr, number 44, defensive end, tight end. Joining Ridge on the field are his parents, Jason and Dina Kerr. After high school, Ridge plans on pursuing a major in ecology and conservation biology at Texas A&M. Ridge's favorite football accomplishments are being varsity starter and offensive and defensive, and being a council member for the team. Ridge's favorite football memory is of all the team dinners. Educators that Ridge would like to thank are Mr. McKinley, Mr. Sheets, and Mr. Carson. Ridge would like to thank his dad, both of his brothers, and his practice partner. Ridge Kerr, number 44. Evan Alanis, number 54, guard nose tackle. Joining Evan on the field are his parents, Angela Middleton and Efron Alanis. After high school, Evan plans to work. Evan's favorite football memory is playing party in the USA after a win. Evan would like to thank his mom for bringing him to practice over the summer and watching almost every game. Evan Alanis, number 54. Sue Riley, number 55, left tackle, offensive line, defensive line. Joining Monsoon on the field are his parents, William and Leslie Riley. After high school, Monsoon would like to serve a mission and go to school to pursue a career in nursing. Monsoon's favorite football accomplishment is starting varsity all 4 years. Favorite football memory is watching Eli Westons go throw like a rag doll by Dex Dunlap. Mason would like to thank Mr. Dixon for being awesome. He would like to thank his coaches and his teammates for pushing him. Mason Riley, number 55. Lakota Huff, number 70, center. Joining Lakota on the field are his parents Jared and Huff and Josie Kelly. After high school, Lakota is unsure of what he would like to do. Lakota's favorite football accomplishment is playing football since he was 7 years old. Lakota's favorite football memory is all the bus rides home after a win. An educator Lakota would like to thank is Mr. McKinley. Lakota would like to thank Richard McElmoyle, Michael Fields, Mike Shireman, Connor Brandt, and his family for all supporting him. Lakota Huff, number 70. Itia Tongelman, number 78, right tackle, defensive tackle. Joining Itia on the field are his parents Vincent and Sina Kaukuka. After high school, Itia has not decided if he is going to work or attend college for business. Football accomplishments is being able to learn the game of football and have opportunities to succeed under pressure. Favorite football memories are team dinners, daily doubles, summer workouts, and all the bus rides.
Yeah, from the YO game? Yeah. That'd be a good one.
But I gotta miss,
Educators again would like to thank Mr. Calhoun, Ms. Calhoun,
Spend enough time
Mr.
watching that.
Henderson, Ms. Yates, Ms. Hovenkamp, and the coaching staff. Would like to thank Coach Connor for pushing him. He wanted to quit. To his teammates, thank you for encouraging him to play football and not giving up. Thank you to God for the opportunities that have guided Ethan through and helped him.
Ethan Henderson is
Number 78, Ethan Dogman.
He's got like 1,600 yards and 272 touchdowns on the year. Wow. Yeah.
Cole Bubble, number 86,
Yeah,
back in
in 8
defensive
games.
end. Joining Cole on the field is
200 a game.
Yeah,
and
right.
Charlene Hubble. After high school, Cole plans to attend college and hopefully get a law degree.
Pendleton and
Cole's
Baker
favorite
playing
football
tonight for the GLL
accomplishments
championship
is
too.
helping
read
the
that.
team win
We're
and
streaming
pushing as much as he could.
Who's,
Cole's favorite football memory is his brother.
Hamilton's got some studs? They got some dudes?
Yeah. And
I
then
think everyone
Baker's
up
got
during practice his junior
Rashawn Jones.
year and helping make football
Is
a
he a
good
baller?
time. Cole would
Yeah.
like to thank Mr.
What position does he play?
for being a great coach, Coach
and
Fields,
then returns
Wolcott,
kicks and punts.
and Sheets for
Yeah,
always
he's
pushing the
stupid
team.
fast.
Cole would also
He's the
like
one
to
that ran
thank
the
his
kickback
parents
against
and
us
his older
last
brother
I
Isaac
remember that, yeah.
for pushing him to play
He's a
football and
junior now?
giving him
Sophomore.
advice on football, even if he didn't want to hear it. Cole Hubble, number 86.
He's already like 16 and a half though, right?
He's older, yeah, for a
Yeah.
sophomore.
His dad, I think his dad held.
He's smart.
Yeah. I did that to Mike, yeah. Why don't you do it again?
Jim's ever offered to.
Austin Uhl, number 88, wide receiver, defensive back. Joining Austin on the field are his parents Kyle and Jennifer Treadway. After high school, Austin plans to
That's the
attend
baseball
EOU
coach
and earn
up
a
at
degree
EOU
for
steps.
programming.
What's that?
This kid,
Yeah.
Favorite football
his
accomplishment
stepdad
is
is the
making an
baseball
impact.
coach at
Austin's
EOU,
favorite
Kyle.
football memory is the celebration in the locker room after the Madras win. An educator Austin would like to thank is Miss Teenery from Brown Middle School. Austin would like to thank Mason Wolcott, Weston Harris, and all the coaching staff and Coach Gill. Austin Uhl, number 88. Caden Berry, team manager.
water boy.
Joining team on the field are his parents Jared and Amy Berry. After high school, Caden plans to serve a mission for the church. He would also like to continue his basketball career. Caden's favorite football accomplishment is supporting his teammates each week.
Can't hoop if you're in the weight
Caden's
room, man.
favorite football memory is either Noah or Griffin's rap battle or beating Baker. Educator Caden would like to
You're
thank
not averaging
all of his
25
coaches for
a
always
game in the
letting
GOL.
the injured kid tag along with the team. Ms. Becker
Nobody's
and
gonna even
Mrs.
come
Calhoun
close
for always
to beating
loving him
Baker.
and being a great example to
Baker's gonna
everybody.
beat everybody in the
Caden
GLL
would
by
like to
20.
thank his parents for
They got a
sending
squad.
football teams and driving me everywhere
They're so fun to
for so
watch.
many years. His
Because
sister
they
Eric
hoop
for
like
never
college
complaining
dudes.
about getting
All
dragged
they've
to
grown.
his stuff
All
and
game.
all of
Yeah.
his boys that have
They're all
worked
in
so
really
hard
good
for
shape and they just
this team and
They're
making this
deep,
team
too.
a place
We got
that he wanted to be,
four guys
even
last
when he
year,
couldn't
four
play.
kids off the
Go
bench.
Tigers.
start. Yeah.
Caden Barrett, team manager.
What do you think our chances are against C of I tomorrow?
Holly said I can hear you talking on EO Live.
If we could get everybody to please stand, take off your hats, and welcome the LHS marching band to play our national anthem. Directed by Mr. Alex Justice, Senior Drum Major Shiloh Lynch, Junior Drum Major Noah Spence.
Hi, Holly.
I'm ready to go, Gabe. Welcome, Friday Night Lights, Eastern Oregon University, Community Stadium, LeGrand in Ontario, Tale of Two Tigers. Ontario comes into the game 5-3 on the season. They are 1-3 in the GOL. They've lost to Crook County, Baker, and Pendleton, and they beat Madras. LeGrand comes into the game 2-6 on the season, 1-3 in the GOL. They've lost to Crook County, Pendleton, and Baker, and beat Madras. Head coach for the Ontario Tigers is Greg Simmons. Assistant coaches are Matt Mejia, Richard Taramura, Ruben Chavez, Andrew Maeda, Mike Mejia, and Noah Navarrete. Head coach for the LeGrand Tigers, Dalton Sheets. Assistant coaches Matt Wolcott, Michael Fields, John Thiessen, and Connor Brandt. Yeah, so we got Tigers and Tigers tonight. Just over the hill in Pendleton. Pendleton's getting ready to take on Baker for what is really the GOL championship tonight. The Tigers are lined up for the flip here. We'll see who wins. If you're just tuning in, this isn't a typical play-by-play broadcast. This is just me hanging out with you guys. So let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from, and I'll shout you out. And I just kind of hang out with you guys. This is a live interactive broadcast. It's being streamed on YouTube, EO Live TV's YouTube, EO Live TV's Facebook, our website, our Roku, and then it's also on the LeGrand High School Athletics and Activities page and on the LeGrand School District Facebook page. So if you can hear me, let me know who you're watching. Should be a good night of football here. It's cold. It's real cold. I think it said it was low 30s. There's a little bit of a breeze. It said it feels like 10 degrees, and it looks like almost a full moon here. Late October football in the GOL. LeGrand won the toss, and they deferred to the second half, so they'll kick off here. Senior night here in LeGrand. Bud Forrest says, "Go Tigers" from Cove, Oregon. Dana Bevel, "Go Tigers" watching from Vegas. Newman will get us going here at Community Stadium. Right now, EOU Volleyball is playing Bushnell right next door at Quinn, too. EOU Volleyball is the number 3 team in the country. They're going to celebrate their seniors tomorrow at 5 against Corbin. The kick is going to be mishandled and go through the end zone, so bring it out to the 20, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Ontario Tigers. Brandy Elaine says, "Let's go, number 22, Sovon Chaub." The player to watch for Ontario is obviously going to be Ethan Hendrickson. He's having a monster season. He's just been fantastic. And for LeGrand, I mean, there's a few guys that we need to watch tonight. Michael Fields, or not Michael Fields, that's his dad. Dominic Fields, Carter Peasley, David Sane, Wolcott, obviously, every week. Landon Hood has had some big games the last couple games. Gary Krantz says, "Come on, LeGrand boys, finish strong." Little swing pass. Caught by Tristan Gomez, and he's going to be stopped after no gain at all. David Sane in on the tackle for the Tigers. Nice play there. Like I said, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. 2nd and 10 here for Ontario. 11:31. $11-12 left here in the first quarter. Come out in a shotgun, and there's going to be a flag, and it looks like it's going to be delay of game. Well, I guess he's not going to tell us what the penalty was, unless I missed it. 2nd and 15 now for the Ontario Tigers. Rodriguez gives to Hendrickson, and this is who I told you about. He's scary when he has the ball in his hands. Into LeGrand territory on the 2nd down carry for Ethan Hendrickson, and that's a 1st down for the Ontario Tigers.
Run by Hendrickson. Pushed out by David Sane. 1st down, Ontario Tigers.
Big weekend for EOU football, too. They travel to College of Idaho tomorrow and take on, I think College of Idaho's ranked number 9 in the country right now. They just beat Carroll, who was number 6 in the country last week. They're good. Hopefully EOU shows up and puts up a fight. I mean, if we keep playing the way we've been playing, we'll give them a game tomorrow. Rodriguez in the gun for the Tigers here. He's going to throw. Ball's going to be incomplete. Nice play there by Savon Chaub on the first down. I'm going to tell you about one of our sponsors, Hobby Habit. The Hobby Habit in LeGrand has something for everyone. Tabletop games, Traxxas RC, Lego, puzzles, models, disc golf equipment, STEM supplies, and more. Go check out the Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it, 411 First Street in LeGrand. 2nd and 10 here for Ontario. 10:48 left in the first quarter. John Chambers says, Dodsey, it's a hunter moon. A hunter moon. A hunter moon. Rodriguez in the shotgun here. That ball goes to Armando Salinas up the middle, and he's met by a plethora of Tigers blue jerseys after a gain of about 4 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 6 here. We saw Hendrickson leave the game already, and this is concerning for Ontario. I mean, he's by far their best player, and I do not see him out there. Third and 6. Let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Rodriguez is going to throw here. It's going to be tipped and incomplete. And that's going to bring up a 4th down for Ontario. I think you're probably in the punt zone right here. Another thing that's cool that's happening tomorrow, our own, LeGrand's own Andrew Peasley and the Wyoming Cowboys are going to be at Boise State. Kickoff is at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time, and that's a big game. I mean, Wyoming's 5-2. Peasley's been playing really well. They've beat 2 ranked teams this year, and it's going to be real fun. So it'll be on TV, so if you get a chance, check it out. Hendrickson on the carry here for Ontario. And Hill will pick up the first down after he gets about 15 on the 4th down carry. Doug May says, let's go, LeGrand. I still remember when we beat an undefeated Ontario team. That was probably the last time. What year was that, Doug May? 1st and 10 here for Ontario. 9:58 left in the first quarter. Hey. 2nd and 8 here. Timeout on the field. I'll tell you about one of our sponsors. Reed & Associates Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school athletics and believes in what athletics can do in the lives of young people. Remember Reed & Associates for your Medicare, home, auto, and annuity needs. Reed & Associates on Adams Avenue in LeGrand. Yeah, they just moved into the old bank right next door to Marketplace Fresh Foods, and Kevin Reed and his team are always willing to support local athletes and sports, and I mean, great businesses that chip in on this and do sponsorships for high school athletics. The way we pay them back is we show up, you know what I mean, and we use small businesses, and that's what that's the whole circle. I call it the circle. Timeout on the field here. Oh, we got an injured player on the field. We'll go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. Community Stadium on the campus of Eastern Oregon University. Saw a Tiger go down on that last play. 2nd and 8 here for the Ontario Tigers. It's going to be weird having both teams called the Tigers, for sure. For sure. 9:37 left in the quarter. Hendrickson on the carry. He's got room.
Hendrickson with the carry.
I don't need any. First down there for Ontario. If you're just tuning in, this isn't your typical play-by-play broadcast. This is me hanging out with you guys, a little color commentary. I'll talk about the players and we'll hang out. Hendrickson's back in the game. He's in the backfield. He's got a little bit of room there. He'll get about 3 on the first down carry. It's going to bring up 2nd down for the Ontario Tigers. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from.
Hendrickson with the carry, gain of 4.
2nd and 6 here for the Tigers of Ontario. Rodriguez in the shotgun, single back. So he's going to pitch to Hendrickson. Henderson's going to get a couple on the 2nd down carry.
Hendrickson with the carry, brought down by Fields.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down here for the Tigers.
Looks like we have a 3rd and 1.
Senior night here in LeGrand. For the game, they honored all the seniors. I think at halftime they're going to honor all the cheerleading seniors and the band member seniors. So we'll just go to a camera on the field at halftime. I'll also have the ability tonight to look in on the Pendleton and Baker game, and we'll do that here in a little bit. 3rd down carry by Hendrickson is going to be a 1st down for Ontario. It's going to get to about the LeGrand 2-yard line. It's going to bring up a 1st and goal. Kelly Burgess is watching from Napa, Idaho. What's up, Kelly? First and goal here for Ontario. 7:30 left in the first quarter. Rodriguez is in the gun. The give's going to be to Hendrickson, and he's going to score for the Ontario Tigers. First on the board. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think we're going to have a little bit of trouble containing Ethan Hendrickson tonight. Every team that they've played has had trouble containing him. So, I mean, our front guys have to. Our front guys are going to have to step up against this running attack of the Tigers. Kick is up and it's good, and that makes it 7-0 Ontario Tigers. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back after this. We're back here at Community Stadium. It's cold. It's 30 degrees, roughly. I looked at the weather before the game, and it said it feels like 10 degrees out there with the wind. That's a cold, late October night. Feels like football weather. David McCann says, watching number 64 from your warm kitchen. We're up in the booth, and it's pretty warm up here except for when you open the windows, and all the windows are open, so it's a little chilly in here. There's a little bit of wind blowing in. Benitez to kick off here for Ontario. It's going to be picked up by Landon Hood. It's going to be brought out all the way to about the 44. It's a nice return there for Landon Hood. He's the sophomore. He's been super impressive sophomore all year. I keep saying that every week. Every week he does something. There's at least one big play coming from that kid every week. Look, this return, he gets a little seam, gets a block there, and yeah, good return. Offense is on the field here for the Tigers for the first time. 7-0 Ontario. Peasley in the shotgun. He's got Dominic Fields to his left. The ball's going to be given to Fields. Not a lot of room to go anywhere there. He's going to get about a yard on the carry there.
Fields with the carry brought down by Salinas.
Maybe just about a yard, a half a yard. It's going to bring up second down for the Tigers. 2nd and 9. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. Tigers and Tigers. Friday Night Lights. Just over the hill, you got Pendleton and Baker battling it out for the GOL championship. Wolcott will get the ball on 2nd down here for the Tigers. The ball's out. It popped out from behind. That's going to be recovered by Manuel Trapero, and it's going to be Ontario ball. It was a nice job of poking that ball out from behind by the Ontario defender, and Manuel Trapero got a gift right in his lap and just laid on it. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for Ontario. Just at about their own 46. 6:26 left in the quarter. Hendrickson up the middle. Ball's out. Ball's out. Hendrickson took a big hit right there. They're going to say Tiger ball. Let's see it again here. Oh, he took a helmet to helmet there. It's going to be recovered by number 3, Weston Harris for the Tigers. And it's going to be a 1st down for the Tigers. So the Tigers will get it right back on the fumble by Hendrickson. 6:19 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Ontario. Peasley will go under center here. Ball's going to go to McEmoyle. Nice little run there by Griffin. McEmoyle will take it to about the Ontario 40. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. I'm going to tell you about Grand Ronde Hospital. Grand Ronde Hospital healthcare is their mission. Patients are their passion. They are independent, financially strong, and growing. Grand Ronde Hospital is working to build the future of healthcare for the rural region that they serve. They are big city medicine with a hometown touch. The 1st down carry is going to go to Dominic Fields up the middle. He's got a little bit of room, and he's going to be out to about the Ontario 29. There's a flag on the play, so we'll see what happens here. I'm seeing face mask is the preliminary call here. It's going to be a face mask against Ontario. So that'll tack another 15 yards onto the carry by Fields. And the Tigers are in the red zone. Going to be 1st and 10. Ball's on the Ontario 16-yard line here for the Tigers. Another fumble there. It's going to be recovered by number 24, Isaac Gonzalez, and we're just going to give it right back.
Fumble recovered by Gonzalez. First down, Ontario.
Kyle Peterson Coyle says, "Go Tigers," watching from Kansas City. So Ontario's going to get the ball back here at their own 18-yard line. 5:30 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Ontario. I'm looking at the Pendleton score right now, and it's 7-7. Pendleton and Baker are all knotted up. 3:04 left in the first quarter over there, so they're a little bit ahead of us. First down carry there by Rodriguez. Get a couple on the play.
Rodriguez with the carry.
Second and 4 here for Ontario. Rodriguez in the shotgun here. There's a whistle. Something to do with Ontario player's gear. Looks like they're going to have to bring in a sub for him. Still second down. 4:46 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Ontario. Rodriguez in the gun. Salinas in the backfield with him. Hendrickson with the carry there. He gets about
Carry by Henderson.
7 on the carry, and I think that'll bring up a first down for Ontario. Third down, 3rd and 4. My bad. 3rd and 4. That looked like a better run than it actually was. 4:07 and counting left here in the quarter. First and 10 here for the Ontario Tigers. This whole Tiger thing is going to have me tongue-tied all night. 3:49 left in the quarter. We're having a little bit of trouble with the clock on screen, so I'll just keep on calling out the time for you. Rodriguez is going to throw here. The pass is high. Nice play there on the outside by Landon Hood. Incomplete pass there for Ontario. It's going to bring up second down. Let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from.
Pass intended for Trapo. Ball's incomplete.
Pendleton and Baker still tied. 2:55 left in the first quarter over there. Second and 10 here for Ontario. Hendrickson will take the pitch. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to get about 5 or 6 on the first down carry. I'm going to tell you about Valley Insurance.
Run by Henderson.
Are you losing your Oregon health plan? If you are, stop by their office and talk to them about it.
Brought down by
Providing peace of mind one household at a time. Valley Insurance, your independent agent in downtown LeGrand. 1215 Adams Avenue. Phone is 541-963-3121. Give them a call. 3rd and 6 here for the Tigers. They're going to throw. Landon Hood there. Going to be stopped for, it looks like a short loss there for Ontario on the 3rd down play. It's going to bring up a big 4th down here.
Pass complete to Navarro, brought down by Hood.
Fourth and about 6. Ontario's going to punt. Wow, there, McEnboyle lets that one go, and he probably should have caught that, I think. The ball's going to roll all the way down inside the Tiger 10-yard line, and that's where we'll take over. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back right after this.
Mandatory abuse reporters are a critical piece in keeping adults in Union County who receive intellectual developmental disability or mental health services safe and free from abuse. Hi, my name is Lonnie Jones, adult abuse investigator with the Center for Human Development. Oregon law requires medical professionals, including social workers and direct care providers, to make mandatory reports of suspected abuse. Not sure if you're a mandatory reporter? If you have any questions or would like to make a report, please call me at 541.
We're back here, Community Stadium. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 2:17 left in the first quarter. It's McEnboyle on the first down carry for the Tigers. Gets about 6 there.
McEnboyle with the carry.
Going to bring up 2nd and 4 here. 1:57 and counting. 7-0 Ontario. Peasley in the shotgun here. Wolcott goes in motion. Fields will get the carry, and he's out past the Tiger 20. And that's going to be a first down for LeGrand.
Fields with the carry. 1st and 10. LeGrand Tigers.
1:33 left here in the first quarter. Wolcott will get the call on first down for the Tigers. He'll get a couple.
Wolcott with the carry, brought down by
Sherry Newstel says, just say LeGrand in Ontario. Yeah, that is, I mean, that's a great idea. It's just, you know what I mean? Like it's when it's ingrained in your brain to say it as the team name sometimes, it just happens. Handoff here is going to go to Fields. He's going to get another couple. Take it out to about the LeGrand 26. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Tigers. 3rd and 5.
Brought down by Gomez.
$14 seconds left in the first quarter here. Fields on the carry for the Tigers. He's going to be right up around a first down. And that's going to end the first quarter here in LeGrand. 7-0 Ontario after 1. We're going to go take a quick live look at Baker and Pendleton right now while LeGrand and Ontario switch ends of the field. We'll be right back. Okay, so look at this. Here we got a 7-7 game. Start of the second quarter here for Baker and LeGrand. Pendleton and LeGrand. Pendleton and Baker. Yeah, get them all mixed up, why don't I? Pendleton and Baker playing in Pendleton for the GOL championship. 7-7, 11:50 left in the second quarter over there. And we'll keep you guys updated as things go on. That's a big game. Like I said, playing for the GOL championship. We're going to come back to the game here at Community Stadium. After the end of 1 quarter here at Community Stadium. It's Ontario 7, LeGrand 0. LeGrand's got the ball. They just picked up a big first down. We'll see what the Tigers can do here in the second quarter. Peasley's in the shotgun here. We're going to throw on first down. Ball's going to be incomplete. The ball was knocked away. Intended for McElmoyle, knocked away by Armando Salinas. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 here for LeGrand. McElmoyle will go in motion here. Misdirection to Dominic Fields. He's got some room. He's going to be out across midfield for a Tigers first down. Big run there by Dominic Fields.
Fields with the carry, brought down by Trevero. 1st and 10, LeGrand Tigers.
Very nicely done there by Dom Fields. So we're right at, they're going to mark the ball right at the 50-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10. 11:36 left in the second quarter. Peasley's going to go under center. He's going to give to Griffin McElmoyle. McElmoyle's going to get about 7 on the first down carry, maybe 8. Another nice run for the LeGrand Tigers, and they're moving the ball. That's what we need to do right here.
Brings up a 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 here for the Tigers. McElmoyle in motion. Oh, the ball hit McElmoyle's hand. Going to be recovered by Dominic Fields after a loss of about a yard there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down here for the LeGrand Tigers.
Brings up a 3rd and 5.
Third and 5 here. Dominic Fields will get it. He's going to get back to about the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down for the Tigers. EOU volleyball is currently down 1 set to none against Bushnell. Bushnell took the first set. No, that's not possible. Let me look at this again. 4th and 5 here for the Tigers. There's a whistle on the play here.
False start on LeGrand.
It's going to be a false start against the LeGrand Tigers. We're going to walk it back 5, and you might see the punt team come out now. .9:30 left here in the second quarter. Newman on to punt here for the LeGrand Tigers. Timeout on the field. LeGrand. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back right after this. are back here, Community Stadium. It's a cold October night, late October. It says with the wind, it feels like 10 degrees. Pendleton and Baker are still tied at 7. 8:43 left in the second quarter over there, the rodeo grounds. The roundup grounds, rodeo grounds. 9:30 left in the second quarter here. 7-0 Ontario. A punt by Newman. Takes a LeGrand bounce and is going to roll all the way inside the 10-yard line. Ontario will have it. 1st and 10 from the 8. I'm going to tell you about one of our sponsors, Rockin' Sons. Rockin' Sons has 50 years of experience of providing quality tires and automotive services, and they pride themselves on being there for their customers night or day. They're a Napa Auto Care Center and provide 25-hour towing. East end of Adams and LeGrand. Go CJB and the boys. 1st and 10 here for Ontario. They'll start at their own 8. Rodriguez in the shotgun. He's going to pitch to Hendrickson. Oh, David Sane meets him. And I don't think that that's quite a safety because he was met still. Oh, let's watch that again. I think you're going to have forward progress. So it's going to be a sack, though, by Sane. It's going to be Ontario 2nd down and 16 after the 4-yard loss. Great play there by Sane. Great play. Ontario on their own 2. This is a big play opportunity for the Tigers. Let's get somebody in the backfield. Let's make a play. Handoff's going to go to Hendrickson up the middle. He's got a seam. He's got room on the outside. He turns it on. Boy, once he gets to that second level, he is fast. It's going to be about a 40-yard run by Hendrickson. It's going to be a 1st down for Ontario. 8:21 left here in the second quarter. 1st and 10, Ontario. Let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. This is a live interactive. I just kind of hang out with you guys and we call out some plays and call out some players and have a good time. The 1st down carry by Hendrickson gets him about 2. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 here for Ontario.
Brings up a 2nd and 8. .46 left here in the second quarter. Rodriguez will throw here on 2nd down. It's going to be hauled in. Manuel Trapero on the catch for the Tigers of Ontario. It's going to be 3rd and 5 here. 7:14 left in the second quarter. Big 3rd down for the LeGrand defense here. The ball's going to go to Hendrickson. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. Lakota Huff in on the play there for the Tigers. He's not going to have quite enough here. So it's going to bring up a 4th down for this Ontario offense, and they're going to have to make a decision. Barely inside LeGrand territory. 6:43 left in the game. They need 2 yards, and they're going to go for it here.
Gary Marr says watching from Indio, California. Ball's going to go. Oh, he's going to keep it. Rodriguez keeps it. Everybody was keying on Hendrickson and the RPO. Rodriguez calls his own name and takes it into LeGrand territory about the 26. It's going to be a first down for Ontario. Three guys there for Hendrickson. They forgot that he doesn't have to give him the ball. This Tiger defense needs a stop right here. That goes to Hendrickson on the first down play. He's got room on the outside, and he's going to take that in for another Ontario Tiger touchdown.
Hendrickson with the rep for a touchdown for the Ontario Tigers.
The kick by Benitez is good. That'll make it 14-0 Ontario Tigers. 5:53 left in the second quarter. We're going to switch over to Baker and Pendleton real fast. You got Baker with the ball on the Pendleton 15, 7-7 in that game. Let's take a look at it and see what's going on over there. Welcome back here. Ontario to kick off. Newman will field it. They're going to do a little reverse there to Landon Hood. Landon Hood's got a little bit of room. Another nice return there for Hood. Take it up to almost midfield here for the Tigers. 5:42 left in the second quarter. First and 10 here for LeGrand from their own 46. 5:42 left here in the second quarter. We'll keep you updated on the Pendleton Baker thing score. It's still 7-7. David Sain on the carry there. He's going to take it into Ontario territory. Gets about 6 on the play.
Same with the carry brought down by Smith. Brings up second, 4.
Second and 4 here. Peasley in the shotgun here. 2 backs. The handoff's going to go to Sain again. He's going to get a couple on the second down carry. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 for LeGrand. And I'm going to tell you about Carpet One Floor and Home. Carpet One Floor and Home has served Eastern Oregon for over 45 years with stores in LeGrand, Baker City, and Enterprise, Oregon. They're locally owned and love to support their local communities and athletes. Carpet One, Floor and Home, here to floor you. Third and 1 here for LeGrand. Ball's going to go right back to David Sane 3 times in a row there for the Tigers, and he's going to have a first down to the Ontario 41. LeGrand needs the score. They got to put the ball in the end zone right here. 14-0 Ontario. You got to get back within 1 score. Two-back set here for the Tigers. Peasley in the shotgun. Somebody jumped for Ontario first. If he can't, let's see if he came across the line. That looked like encroachment to me. We'll see. We had a LeGrand guy start, but I think he was triggered by the Ontario. Oh, they're going to call a false start on that. Okay, so we'll walk it back 5. First and 15 for LeGrand. .406 left in the second quarter. David Sane on the carry.
Sane with the carry, brought down by Salinas.
Second and 15 here for LeGrand. 3:31 left in the second quarter. Got to get something going, boys. Let's go. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. We're going to throw here. Peasley's, just overthrown there on the second down play. Landon Hood had a step on his guy, and we just overthrew it. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 15. Big 3rd down play for the LeGrand offense right here. 3:15 left in the second quarter. Peasley's going to throw again. He's flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to be tripped up just inside Ontario territory. He's going to get a couple on the 3rd down play, and that's going to bring up a 4th and fourth down here for Ontario. Liang Sgray is watching from Hawaii, number 22.
Newman back to kick.
Newman on to punt here for the Tigers. Good punt there by Newman. It's going to take a LeGrand bounce. Oh, get there, get there. He touched it while he was in the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. Or are they going to call that down? We keep that out of the end zone? That's interesting. I mean, the LeGrand player was in the end zone when he touched that. They're going to say it's down at the 1-inch line. So Ontario will have the ball here, 1st and 10, pinned up against their own goal line. 2:13 left here in the second quarter. Rodriguez in the shotgun. The ball is going to get pitched to Hendrickson. He's going to get stopped short, and that's going to be a safety. That LeGrand Tigers are on the board. Big time play there by the Tiger defense. Put some points on the board. So after the safety, it's going to be Ontario 14, LeGrand 2. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Community Stadium on the campus of Eastern Oregon in beautiful LeGrand, Oregon. It's a cold night, late October here for Friday Night Lights. You have Ontario and LeGrand. After the LeGrand safety there, it's 14-2 Ontario. Tigers are going to get the ball back and have about 2:07 left on the clock here in the first half to try to do something here on offense. Ontario will kick from their own 20 after the safety. So LeGrand should get pretty good field position here. Take a look. I'm going to tell you the score of the Baker game here. Baker and Pendleton still tied 7-7. 2 minutes left to go in the first half over there too. Kickoff's going to be fielded by Landon Hood, and we're going to run reverse again. It's going to go to Newman. He's up inside Ontario territory to about the Ontario 35. Nice return there by Newman, and that'll set up this LeGrand offense with a chance to score here. 1:57 left in the second quarter.
Newman with the return brought down by Perez.
Nice little return here by the senior on senior night, Corey Newman. 1st and 10 for LeGrand from the Ontario 35. 1:57 left in the half here. Handoff's going to go to Fields. He's going to get a couple on the first down play. And I'm going to tell you about Grand Run Retirement Residence. Grand Run Retirement is here to support residents with their needs. They offer a variety of innovative, life-enriching activities and events designed to stimulate the mind, body, and soul at every stage of life. Go to their website or call 541-250-3313. The second down handoff here goes to Fields, and he's going to get about back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 here. We have a timeout on the field. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. Friday Night Lights senior night here at Community Stadium for the LeGrand Tigers. They honored the seniors before the game. Last home game of the year here for the Tigers. 1:21 left in the half. LeGrand Tigers with the ball on the Ontario 34. It's 3rd and 9 here. You see down on the field, Coach Fields and Coach Sheets in the huddle with the LeGrand players. Peasley's going to come out in the shotgun. Fields split to his left. Need a big play right here by the LeGrand Tigers. Handoff's going to go to Fields up the middle. He's got room. He's going to get a first down. Clock's still running. As soon as they spot the ball, the clock will start right back up. Tigers need to get up and get on the ball. Minute 14 and counting left in the first half here. 1st and 10. Peasley's got Fields to his right. He's going to hand it off to Fields again. Fields is going to get stopped at about the original line of scrimmage.
Fields with the carry.
50 seconds and counting here. (40). 2nd and 10. Going to go to Fields again. He's going to get about 6 on the second down carry. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4, 25 seconds and counting.
Fields with the carry.
LeGrand still has 1 timeout. 18, 17. Peasley in the shotgun here. Going to throw. He's got his guy, Landon Hood, that was McEmoyle with the catch. And with 2 seconds left, LeGrand is going to call their final timeout. 14-2 Ontario. We're going to kick a field goal here? We're going to go for this. It's looking like we're going to go for the, no, we're going to kick. Newman's on for the LeGrand Tigers. So we're going to try a field goal here. I think this is the first field goal I've seen them try all year. Interesting. A field goal makes it a 9-point game. You're still 2 scores out with a field goal here. Interesting decision by head coach Dalton Sheets. Two seconds left here in the first half. Ontario is going to take a timeout. So we're going to take a commercial break and we'll be back right after this.
Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area. And though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's 2 dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune into AM Live on EOA with Brent and Dodsey, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more, every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m., only on EOA Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back. Community Stadium, 2 seconds left here in the first half. Newman on to kick for the LeGrand Tigers. Like I said, I think this is the first field goal attempt I've seen all year. We'll see what happens here. Kick is up. It's going to be blocked at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to end the first half here from Community Stadium. 14-2 Ontario. Let me take a quick look over here. Let's switch over to the Pendleton and Baker game. We'll bring you guys the last 44 seconds of the first half over there. So with 44 seconds left here in the first half, it's Pendleton 7, Baker 7 as well. We'll take a live look into this game here. This game has playoff implications. This is for the GOL championship. And we're at halftime in LeGrand. So we'll stay with this game until the end of the first half for Pendleton and Baker, and then we'll come back on the field in LeGrand for the rest of halftime.
At this time, we'd like to recognize our senior cheerleaders and band members.
John Chambers says it's cold in Doofer, but huge Hunter's Moon. Arizona 5, Texas 3 in the World Series in the 8th inning. Looks like Pendleton just scored in this game over the mountain. And they did. Short time left on the clock there. Pendleton put some points on the board. I'm rooting for Texas in the World Series, man. I can't root for the Diamondbacks. I'm a Padres fan. They're in our same division.
And assistant coach Kirsten for all the extra hours they have put into helping make us a fabulous cheer team.
Pendleton just took the 14-7 lead with 23 seconds to go in that first half over there at the Roundup grounds. We'll just stay right here with you guys in this Pendleton game until either the end of the half for them or until LeGrand comes back. 14-2 Ontario at half here. Let me tell you about some of the stuff that we have going on at EO Alive. So some of the shows that we have the morning show, which is on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's live. It's at 8 o'clock, and we have local guests most of the time. It's anybody from George Mendoza to the county commissioners to Chief Bell. I mean, we have guests from all walks of life, positive impacts in the community, and just things that are important around Union County. We also have the sports show, which comes out at least 3 days a week. That features me, Dodsey, and I interview a lot of local athletes. Over the last 2 years, I've interviewed over 150 local athletes between EOU, LeGrand, and the outlying surrounding schools. Let's see here. We have Cooking Across the Hall with Chef Russ from Marketplace Fresh Foods. We do that about once a month. Russ comes up with a cool recipe. I co-host it with him, and we show you how to make something. Last show, we made Sicilian pizza. We post the recipe, and you can make it right at home and get your ingredients right there at Marketplace Fresh Foods. We have Keeping It Clear with Cody Bowen, which is another show that I host. It's live. It's with Sheriff Cody Bowen, and it's all about transparency. So we sit down once a month, and we take your questions, and Cody answers them. And it's a good time, but it also is very informative. People can ask whatever they want, and for the most part, I ask it. I don't weed out very many questions at all. We have EO Talks. We have the Arts and Music Update, one time a week, hosted by Ricky Joe Hickey. There's just a whole bunch of stuff going on the EO Alive network. And right now we're running a special for $199 a month. You can advertise with us. That's a $300 value of advertising across Facebook, YouTube, our website, and Roku. There's over 500 downloads of our Roku station, and I mean, this is getting out to a lot of people just on Roku alone. Plus, you would get social media posts on your platform. Make an appointment today, and let's talk about how we can help you reach your customers.
Mr. Justice, Aiden would also like to thank Kaya.
Looks like there's 14 seconds left here. 14-7 Pendleton.
Castro.
It's a good game over the mountain, too. GOL is active tonight. EOU football's at C of I tomorrow. Big game. Top 10 team in C of I. EOU football's been playing pretty good the last few weeks. And, I mean, I hope it's a game. I really do. EOU volleyball is at home tonight against Bushnell. I'm looking in on that score right now. Tomorrow they play number 6 Corbin at home for senior day. After 2 sets, it's 1-1 Eastern and Bushnell.
Charlotte would also like to thank her dad for always pushing her to be great. Charlotte Ricky.
Like I said, tomorrow's senior day for the EOU, the 3rd ranked in the country EOU volleyball team, and they will take on the 6th ranked in the country
After high school, Jack is
Corbin Warriors. Should be a great game. And then tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time, Andrew Peasley and the Wyoming Cowboys are coming to Boise State, coming off of a loss, a close game to Air Force. This Wyoming Cowboy team, though, has beat 2 top 25 teams this year. They're 5-2. They look good. Peasley had 3 touchdown passes last week and a rushing touchdown. It's super exciting. So that kicks off at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. Wyoming, Boise State. That's going to be a heck of a game.
Joel's favorite band accomplishments are being named section leader and be known as the fun band member to be around.
Looks like there's about 4 seconds left here. And as soon as this game goes to halftime, this Pendleton-Baker game, we're going to go right back onto the field for the remainder of the halftime festivities here in LeGrand.
All his struggles. Joel Tillery. Michael Geezy, clarinet, and tenor sax.
4 seconds left here in the second half for
Playing
Pendleton-Baker.
Michael are his parents Doug and Jesse Geezy. After high school, Michael plans to attend film school to become a director. Michael's favorite band accomplishments are becoming section leader for both instruments and making it to state every year. Michael's favorite band memory is the time that
Hobson's going to keep it. No time on the clock. He got in.
Michael would like to thank
I think he might have got in right there. I think this game is going to go to the half tied up. Did he get in?
Justice for making the music happen. Michael would like to thank his parents, siblings, and friends.
He most definitely did.
Over the years.
That's a touchdown, Baker. Wow. With an extra point here by Baker, this game, Pendleton and Baker, is going to go to the half, pending this extra point tied.
And Kendall Lynch. After high school,
it's good. So at halftime, Pendleton and Baker tied 14-14. What a game over there at the Roundup grounds. We're going to go back onto the field here at LeGrand and finish the senior halftime festivities with the band and the cheerleaders. I'll be back just before kickoff in the second half.
Educator Shiloh would like to thank our Mr. Levitt and Mr. Justice. Shiloh would also like to thank all the band parents who make band events possible. Shiloh Lynch.
I'm kissing you. So different. Name's Game On. She's got a big beard. She gave me shit to use because I left my Jessica Serrati page. I was like, I'll bring you my shit on. You can always fucking bring a Pepsi bottle. It's about $85 worth of recycling.
Get on your feet and welcome back your LeBron Tigers!
The one I called the yeah, and that's where that's where one of the first there's three of them. He went to he came here right after his senior year of high school, and then he went to prep school. Carol, like 4 years of Carol, had 1 year because of COVID. We're back here, Community Stadium. Start of the second half. It's 14-2, Ontario. That call at the end of the first half, I'm going to say again. I mean, I'm not a big fan of that. I think we should try to score a touchdown there. Like I said there at the end of the first half, we're still two scores away, even if we make the field goal. LeGrand will receive here. Kick's going to be bobbled around by a chop, Newman. But he's still going to get it out past the 30 there for the Tigers. It's going to be 1st and 10 for LeGrand. They're going to start from their own 34 here. This offense has got to put some points on the board here for LeGrand in the second half. It's just all there is to it. We'll keep you guys updated on the Baker-LeGrand. Why do I keep saying Baker-LeGrand? The Baker-Pendleton score as the second half transpires. Peasley in the shotgun here. Fields is going to be brought down in the backfield. Brody Jones on the stop for Ontario. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. This isn't your typical play-by-play broadcast. This is more of a live, interactive, color commentary type broadcast. 2nd and 15 here for LeGrand. Peasley's got Fields in the backfield with him, and he's going to give the ball to Fields. Fields is going to get up to about the LeGrand 33. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11.
Carry by Fields. Brings up 3rd and
I'm going to
11.
tell you about the Hobby Habit, one of our sponsors. The Hobby Habit in LeGrand has something for everyone. Tabletop games, Traxxas RC cars, Legos, puzzles, models, disc golf equipment, STEM supplies, and more. Go check out the Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it. 411 First Street right here in LeGrand. 3rd and 11 here. Ontario jumps. That looks like it's going to be encroachment on the defense.
We got a flag on the
So
field.
we're going to walk it forward 5, and it's going to still be 3rd down for LeGrand. Yeah, the Hobby Habit in LeGrand, man. Joe and his team are doing a great job. The inside of that store looks great. It's all updated. It's really cool in there. If you need anything when it comes to hobbies, I mean, they got everything you can imagine in there. Go check them out. Peasley's going to throw here. Oh, he just overthrew him again.
Beasley's passing.
He had McElmoy open on the outside, overthrew Hood, and that's going to bring up 4th and 6 here for the Tigers. It's a cold night here at Community Stadium. Let's do a little weather check real fast. It's 30 degrees. I wonder what it feels like. The wind is 5 miles an hour. Probably feels like about 10. Newman on to punt here. It's a high punt. Fair catch signaled by Ontario. It takes a LeGrand bounce, and it's going to be downed by Mason Wolcott at about the Ontario 21. So with 10-13 left here in the third quarter, 14-2 Ontario. First and 10 here for Ontario. 10-13 left in the third quarter. Ball's going to go to Hendrickson. He's going to get a couple there on the first down carry.
Hernandez with the carry. Pushed out by Chop.
Pachab says, let's go Tigers number 22. Bo Boston says, let's go LeGrand.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 here for Ontario. 10:07 left in the third quarter. Rodriguez is going to come out in the shotgun. Hendrickson, the lone back. There's a whistle on the play there. Third and 1 here for Ontario. 9:41 left in the third quarter. This LeGrand defense could use a stop right here. Ball's going to go right back to Ethan Hendrickson for Ontario. It looks like he's going to have just enough for the first down. They'll move the sticks. Be first down and 10, Ontario on their own 33. 9:21 left in the third quarter. B&K Recycling Baker City says, let's go Tigers. First and 10 here for Ontario. Rodriguez is going to keep again, and he's going to step out of bounds. There's a flag on the play. So now they've got that defense keying on Hendrickson, and this is where it becomes dangerous for this Tigers defense. You got to stay home if you're playing the end, because obviously they're going to run that RPO or whatever you want to call it, and Rodriguez is not afraid to keep that ball. Dang, all the B&K Auto Salvage Inc. says, let's go, boys. Big day tomorrow for EOU football. They travel to take on nationally ranked in the top 10 C of I. It's a huge game for EOU. The last couple of weeks they've looked really good. EOU really turned the corner. And I expect them to perform tomorrow, and it should be a good game. Hendrickson will get the carry here on first down. He's going to be stopped in the backfield. Beckham Hibbert there for the Tigers. It's going to be a loss after the penalty. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 18. I'm going to tell you about Reed and Associates. Reed and Associates Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school athletics and believes in what athletes can do in the lives of young people. Remember Reed and Associates for your Medicare, home, auto, and annuity needs. Reed and Associates on Adams in LeGrand. Kevin Reed and his team do a great job of supporting local athletics. Go support them. That's how it works. 2nd and 18 here for Ontario. Swing pass to Hendrickson. He's got a little bit of space. He's going to be met. The corner, Mason Wolcott, the first one there for the Tigers. Hendrickson gets about 4. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12 for Ontario. Yeah, it's just getting colder and colder here at Community Stadium. It's definitely feeling like late October now. A couple weeks ago, it felt like, early September. It was 70 degrees. Rodriguez is going to throw here. Ball's going to be tipped. Almost picked off. It's going to bring up 4th down. Ontario most likely going to punt here, I would imagine. 4th and 12. 7:19 left in the quarter. Second half just underway in Pendleton, still 14-14. are going to go for it there, and he's going to be forced out of bounds just shy of the first down marker. Nice play there.
First down, Tigers.
Hendrickson kept it. Dominic Fields forces him out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. LeGrand will take over inside Ontario territory at about the 40. First and 10, 7:11 left here in the first half. Peasley's in the shotgun. He's got Fields to his left. That ball's going to go to Dominic Fields. He's going to get a couple on the first down play. And I'm going to tell you about Grand Ron Hospital. Grand Ron Hospital, healthcare is their mission. Patients are their passion. They are independent, financially strong, and growing. Grand Ron Hospital is working to build the future of healthcare for the rural region that they serve. They are big city medicine with a hometown touch. First and 10 here for the Tigers.
McAmoyle with the carry.
McAmoyle with the carry there.
Brought down by Perez. Brings up a 3rd and 1.
Gets about 9. 3rd down and 1. Whoever's operating the scoreboard is a little bit behind. Maybe their down marker is not working. So just to explain to you guys how our scoreboard works, we point a camera at the scoreboard and it digitizes the scoreboard down here below onto our screen. So you're not seeing an actual video of the camera, you're seeing a digital output of what the camera's picking up. So when they don't switch the down marker, it doesn't switch on our screen. It's all automated. It's a first down there for LeGrand. .544 left here in the third quarter. McAmoyle on the carry there. Gets a couple.
McAmoyle on the carry, brought down by Hendrickson. Brings up a second
and 9 here for LeGrand. 5:07 left. Pendleton just scored in the LeGrand, or in the Baker Pendleton game to take the lead. They have about 9.5 minutes left in the third quarter, 21-14 Pendleton. The second down carry by Dominic Fields is going to be dropped in the backfield for about a 1-yard loss, 2-yard loss. That's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for LeGrand. 4:34 left here in the quarter. Ontario up 14-2. It's go time for this LeGrand offense. We got to put a ball in the end zone. Got to put a ball in the end zone. Let's go, boys. Big third down right here. Wolcott goes in motion. Play action. He's got Wolcott in the flats. Wolcott's going to get a couple on the third down play, but it's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers. 3:51 and counting left here in the third quarter. I mean, this is go for it territory right here. You definitely go for it. You're too close to punt. 4th and 8. Need a big play right here. Somebody's got to make a play here for LeGrand. Peasley in the shotgun. He's got Fields to his left. They're going to do a little flip pass. And that's going to be close. I think he's short, though, so that's going to be a turnover on downs here. Ontario will take over the football at about their own 21, 3:18 left in the third quarter. I'm going to tell you about Valley Insurance. Are you losing your Oregon health plan? If you are, stop by their office and talk to them about it. Providing peace of mind one household at a time, Valley Insurance is your independent agent in downtown LeGrand. They're located at 1215 Adams Avenue, or you can give them a call at 541-963-3121. Big thank you to Valley Insurance. Without the sponsors, this doesn't happen. First down here for Ontario. Ball's going to go to Hendrickson. And Hendrickson's definitely the best running back we've seen all year. I mean, at least the amount of carries that he's getting and the amount of yards. I mean, he's just he's their workhorse. He is Ontario's horse. There's no doubt about that. 2:55 left in the third quarter. First down here for Ontario. Ontario 14, LeGrand 2. Ball's going to go to Hendrickson again. He's going to get about a yard or two. Second and 8 here for Ontario. 2:23 and counting here in the third quarter. Rodriguez in the shotgun. He's going to throw. Ball's tipped. Nice play there by the LeGrand defensive front. Brings up a 3rd and 8 here. Savon Chaub knocked that ball down. Nice play there by the sophomore. 2:03 left here in the third quarter. Rodriguez in the shotgun. Lone back is Hendrickson. Ball's going to go to Hendrickson. He's got a little bit of space. He's going to make it up to about the Ontario 40, where he's going to be stopped a few yards short. It's going to bring up a big 4th down. Big 4th down for this LeGrand defense right here. 1:43 left in the third quarter. LeGrand needs to stop. Taylor Hicks says 22. Savon Chaub. Ontario's going to go for it here on 4th down. Hendrickson's the lone back. Rodriguez in the shotgun. Going to change the play at the line. We knew that was coming. Oh, that's a great play there. Beckham Hibbert in for LeGrand. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. LeGrand's going to get the ball back in Ontario territory. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. I'm going to tell you about Rockin' Sons. Rockin' Sons has 50 years of experience of providing quality tires and automotive services, and they pride themselves on being there for their customers night or day. They're a Napa Auto Center and provide 25-hour towing. East end of Adams in LeGrand. Go see JB and the boys. 1st and 10 LeGrand Tigers. From the Ontario 39. Going to throw here. Peasy rolls out. He's going to go out of bounds at about the Ontario 32. He'll get about 8 on the carry. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3. 7 on the carry. Bill Waldrop says, go LeGrand, sniffing a comeback here. I hope so. Let's go. Shonda Breyer says, let's stop them, LeGrand. That was a little while ago. They did stop him. Great job. 2nd and 3 here for the Tigers. Timeout on the field. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back after this. back at Community Stadium. It is a crispy cold night tonight. We're down right around 30 degrees here on the campus of Eastern Oregon University in LeGrand, where it's the Tigers versus the Tigers. LeGrand versus Ontario. 14-2 Ontario. 1:02 left here in the third quarter. LeGrand with the ball, 2nd and 3. The pitch is going to go to Wolcott.
Wolcott with the carry.
He's going to get about a yard or two, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Big play here for LeGrand. Peasley's in the shotgun. He's got Fields to his right. Ball's going to go to Fields, and he's going to get met right at the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a couple on that play. Miguel Gonzalez in on the tackle for Ontario, and that's going to bring up 4th and 3 for LeGrand. .5:48 left in the third quarter over the mountain in Pendleton. Pendleton 21, Baker 14. 4th and 3 here for LeGrand. This is a big play right here. Peasley in the shotgun. He's got Fields to his right. Wolcott comes in motion. They're going to throw here. Ball's going to be reeled in. Ridge Kerr on the reception for LeGrand, and that's going to be a 1st down. Ridge Kerr is going to come across the field on a little tight end leak route and make the catch inside the Ontario 20. We got 12 seconds left here in the third quarter, and LeGrand's got the ball 1st and 10. Right at about the 20. Peasley gives to Fields. Fields got some room on the outside. He's going to get about 6 on the carry, 7, and that's going to bring up a 2nd down for LeGrand. That's the end of the quarter after 3 at Community Stadium. Ontario 14, LeGrand 2. We'll be back right after these commercials.
Hi, my name is Lonnie Jones, Adult Abuse Investigator with the Center for Human Development. When you think of vulnerable populations in Union County, I bet children are the first to come to mind. Adults who receive intellectual developmental disabilities or mental health services can also be victims of abuse, neglect, and exploitation. If you know of someone you suspect is being abused or have questions about abuse reporting, please call me at 541-962-8889.
We are back here at Community Stadium. Friday Night Lights, the tale of 2 Tigers, LeGrand versus Ontario. 14-2 after 3, Ontario with the lead. LeGrand is knocking on the door. This is a huge possession for LeGrand. Down by 12. 12 minutes left in the game. Got to put something together here. Big thank you to my crew tonight. Got Benny Welch on the camera. Gabe Yanez back on the production booth. Without those guys, this doesn't happen. 2nd and 3 here for LeGrand. Peasley's going to come out in the shotgun. He's got Dominic Fields to his left, and that's going to be a false start there by the Tigers.
Flag on the play.
We're going to walk that back 5 and replay 2nd down. Pendleton just scored again over the hill. And they've taken the lead in that game 28-14. 4:42 left in the third quarter. The carry there by Fields is going to get about a yard or two. It's going to bring a third down up for LeGrand. Injured player on the field. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back. We're back here, Community Stadium. There's still an injured player on the field, so I'm going to take this time to tell you about Carpet One Floor and Home. Carpet One Floor and Home has served Eastern Oregon for over 45 years with stores in LeGrand, Baker City, and Enterprise. They're locally owned and love to support their local communities and athletes. Carpet One Floor and Home, here to floor you. EOU volleyball up 2-1 in the fourth here at Quinn against Bushnell. EOU is currently ranked number 3 in the country. They take on Corbin tomorrow at 5 o'clock. It's senior night, and you're going to see the number 3 team in the country, EOU, take on the number 6 team in the country, Corbin. It's a huge game. It has playoff, CCC conference tournament seeding implications, and EOU is currently 24-1. They're 17-1 in the CCC. Corbin is 22-3. They're also 17-1 in the CCC. There are one loss coming to EOU. EOU beat them in their house, swept them 3-0. So tomorrow's a huge game for this EOU volleyball team. It's 3rd and 6 here for LeGrand. 11:41 left in the fourth quarter. Peasley under center. Handoff's going to go to Fields. He's going to get a yard maybe. It's going to bring up a 4th down here for the Tigers. Like I said a couple minutes ago, Pendleton up 28-14. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter over there. Big 4th down here for LeGrand. 4th and 5. 11:04 left here in the fourth quarter. McElmoyle goes in motion. Peasley's going to throw. That ball is going to be popped out in the goal line. Right at the goal line, it pops out, and that's going to – there's a flag on the play. One of the Ontario players just picked up the flag, and that should be a penalty in its own right. You're not allowed to touch the flags. One of the Ontario players picked that thing up. So that's a unsportsmanlike conduct. The play is going to be a holding against Ontario. So LeGrand has new life. 10:53 left here in the fourth quarter. I believe that penalty is a half the distance to the goal penalty. It's definitely a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal here for LeGrand. From about there, the Ontario 8. LeGrand's got to punch this in. Peasley in the gun. Hands it off to Fields. Fields gets a good push up front by the offensive line, and he's going to get down inside the 5 to about the 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal. 10:38 left here in the 4th quarter. Bud Forrest says, better use this gift. Yeah. Very true. Peasley will go under center. The give's going to be to McEmoyle. Cuts it back inside, and Ethan Hendrickson is there to make the tackle in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of about 6 for LeGrand. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10. 3rd and goal. Don't pay attention to that. It's 3rd and goal. From about the 10. 9:46 left here in the 4th quarter. Peasley's in the shotgun. He's going to throw here. That's arguably another. Let's get a replay of that. Let me see a replay of that. Oh, you can't tell. I mean, it looked like it might have been a little bit early there. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers here. .34 left here in the 4th quarter. Let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Peasley's in the shotgun here. He's got Fields in the backfield with him. He's going to throw again, and the pass is going to be incomplete on 4th down. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Ontario will take over on downs deep inside their own territory. I'm going to tell you about Grand Ronde Retirement Residence. Grand Ronde Retirement is here to support residents with their needs. They offer a variety of innovative, life-enriching activities and events designed to stimulate the mind, body, and soul at every stage of life. Go to their website or call 541-250-3313. Big thank you to all of our sponsors: Hot Lakes, EOU, CHD, Hobby Habit, Reed Associates, Grand Ronde Hospital, Valley Insurance, Rock & Sons, Carpet One Floor and Home, and Grand Ronde Retirement Residence for, making this happen. 1st and 10 here for Ontario. The pitch is going to go to Hendrickson. He's going to be met by Wolcott on the outside, forced out of bounds, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. Nice play there by Wolcott. 9:22 left here in the 4th quarter. Ontario 14, LeGrand 2. 2nd and 10 here for Ontario. Rodriguez in the gun. Oh, the snap's going to go over his head, and this is looking like it's going to be another safety. So LeGrand's points have come solely on safeties. 2 more points for the Tigers. It's still a 2-score game. It's 14-4. Ontario will come and kick off from the 20 when we come back from this commercial break. Welcome back to Community Stadium on the campus of Eastern Oregon University in lovely LeGrand, Oregon. Friday Night Lights, Ontario 14, LeGrand 4. LeGrand with a big break right there. The snap went over the quarterback Rodriguez's head and into the end zone for the 2nd safety of the night. And Ontario's going to come out and kick from their own 20 here. Big break for LeGrand. Benitez to kick for Ontario. It's a low line drive kick. It's going to be fielded by Newman. The handoff is going to be fumbled at about the 30. Hood's going to be dropped at about the 33, where LeGrand will take over 1st and 10.
Brought down by Trevero, first and
So on the kickoff there by Ontario, the reverse is mishandled. I'm not a fan of that on every play. Like, it's just given a chance for a fumble. And you know, like, let's just return the ball. 1st and 10 here for LeGrand. 8:56 left in the quarter. We got a timeout on the field. We'll be back after these commercial break. Welcome back here in LeGrand. 14-4. Ontario. LeGrand just got the ball back after a safety over the hill at the Roundup grounds. We got a tie game in essentially the GOL championship. Pendleton and Baker. Oh, I just heard Baker miss the extra point. So it's 28-27 Pendleton. Wow. 1st and 10 here for LeGrand. 8:56. It's go time for LeGrand. They got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone. They're going to throw the pass out to Landon Hood. Nice little run after contact there for Hood. He's going to get it out to about the 34 there. Thank you for everybody tuning in tonight. None of this is possible without the sponsors, man. They do a great job. Second and 8 here for LeGrand. 8:36 and counting. I'd like to see a little bit of urgency on the LeGrand part right now. You got 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. You're down by 2 scores. Let's move. Let's go. 2nd and 8 here. Pitch is going to go to Fields. He's going to be met in the backfield. He fumbles, picked up by Beckham Hibbert, the big fella, and he's going to run it all the way out to almost the 1st down. It looks like a 1st down. Boy, Fields has struggled keeping his hands on the ball tonight. Pitch here. Ball just pops out. The big fella sees it. Gobbles it up. That's every lineman's dream right there. It really is. Give me that ball. It's kind of scary because they fumble a lot, but we'll take it. 1st and 10, LeGrand. 7:58 left here in the 4th quarter. Down by 10. Gonna throw. It's gonna be off the hands of the tight end, Ridge Kerr. It's going to bring up a 2nd down, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about us. The EOA Network is running a new customer package at $199 a month until the end of the year. That's $300 worth of advertising across Facebook, YouTube, the web, and our Roku platform, which has 500 plus downloads, plus social media posts on your platform. Make an appointment with us today, and let's talk about how to help you reach your customers. 2nd and 10 here for LeGrand. Little shovel pass inside to McAmoyle. He's going to get about 6 on the carry. I see a flag down on the field. Let's see. Looking like it's going to be a holding against LeGrand, so we're going to walk that back. Got a good game going on over there. End of the 3rd quarter in Pendleton. 28-7 27 Pendleton after 3. That's essentially for the GOL championship. .733 and counting here in LeGrand. LeGrand down by 10. They got to move the ball here. They're going to throw. Peasley rolls back. Ball's going to be dropped by a Wolcott. Another holding against LeGrand. We'll walk it back another 5 and replay the down.
We have a flag on the field.
Big thank you to all the sponsors: Hot Lakes, CHD, EOU, Hobby Habit, Reed & Associates, Grand Ronde Hospital, Valley Insurance, Rock & Sons Tire and Auto, Carpet One Floor and Home, Grand Ronde Retirement Residence. Without them, this doesn't happen. So make sure you support local. Big thank you to my crew tonight: Benny Welch on camera, Gabe Yanez in the back on the production table. I'm Dodsey. Thank you for tuning in to the EO Live Network. 7:19 left here in the fourth quarter. LeGrand down by 10. 3rd and 18 from their own 35. Peasley in the shotgun here. He's going to throw. He's got a guy there. Stays on his feet. Get rid of it. Good job to get rid of it there by Peasley, and that's going to bring up a 4th down here for LeGrand. You got to punt here if you're LeGrand, but things have to be urgent right now. Absolutely urgent. You got to get the ball back, and you got to put some giddy up in your step. Gary Krantz says discipline. Newman on to punt here. It's a decent punt. It's going to take a great LeGrand bounce. It's going to bounce to about the Ontario 25 where it'll be downed by Harris. And that's going to give the ball to Ontario with 7 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ontario 14, LeGrand 4. This LeGrand defense really needs a turnover right now or a stop. We got to get the ball back. Ball's out. They're going to say the whistle blew. They're going to Ontario recovered it anyways. It's about a gain of about 10 there for Hendrickson on the first down run. First down for Ontario. 6:55 and counting left here in the fourth quarter. Still 28-27 over in Pendleton. 10:18 left in the fourth quarter there. Hendrickson's going to get the ball on first down. He's going to get about 3 on the carry. Bring up 2nd and 7 here for Ontario. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. 6:14 and counting left here in the game. The defense for LeGrand has scored all of their points, 2 safeties. It's an odd score. You don't see 4 on the scoreboard in a football game very often. The pass by Ontario going to be caught by number 23, Ethan Calderon. Brought out to right about midfield where it's going to be 3rd down and 1 for Ontario. Yeah, 4 is a weird score in football. There's only one way you can get 4 points in football. 2 safeties. That's it. 3rd and 1 here. This LeGrand defense needs to make a stop.
Timeout, Ontario.
Timeout on the field, Ontario. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back. Welcome back, Community Stadium on the campus of Eastern Oregon University. We have 5 minutes and 18 seconds left in the game. Ontario 14, LeGrand 4. 3rd and 1 here. This LeGrand defense needs to make a stop. They got 7 in the box. Hendrickson's going to get the ball. Uh-oh. Breaks free on the outside, and he's going to take that all the way in for an Ontario touchdown. There's a flag, though, so this is probably coming back. Check out the white hat. See what the call is. It looks like hold. It's going to be a hold against Ontario.
We have a holding on Ontario.
That'll bring the touchdown back, and it's going to make for a replay of 3rd down here with 5:08 left in the 4th quarter. LeGrand with a big break there. I'm trying to figure out what Ontario's doing here. They're coming to the ball, and they haven't even walked off the penalty yet. So instead of 3rd and 1, it's going to be 3rd and 6 here. Don't pay attention to the scoreboard. They don't have it right. It's 3rd and 6. Rodriguez in the gun. He's got Hendrickson to his left here. Hendrickson's going to get it on the pitch. He's going to get up into LeGrand territory for a 1st down for Ontario. 4:54 left in the game. Ontario 14, LeGrand 4. Piep Chaub says, watching from Hawaii, my nephew, number 22. Savan Chaub. Malachi Meyer just took a touchdown in for Baker to take the lead over in Pendleton. 1st down, they're going to throw here. It's going to be a quick pass to Raiden Martinez. He's going to be dropped at about the line of scrimmage there. Like I said, once again, Baker up 33-28. Baker's going to go for 2. I'll let you know what happens with that. 2nd and 11 here for Ontario. 4:10 left in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Baker, the 2-point conversion for Baker is good. It's 35-28. Baker with 8:38 left in the game over the mountain. 2nd and 11 here for Ontario. Pass is going to go to Hendrickson. Makes a little cut inside. He's going to take it to about the LeGrand 40. It's going to be just shy of the 1st down, it looks. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1 here for Ontario. 3:41 left in the quarter. Ontario 14, LeGrand 4. Looks like EOU volleyball is going to go on to win tonight against Bushnell University, and make their record 25-1 and 18-1 in the CCC. They won in 4 sets. Big one tomorrow for them. 3rd and 1 here for Ontario. The give is to Hendrickson. He's going to be dropped. Beckham Hibbert is there first, then Ridge Kerr. And that looks like it's going to bring up a 4th down for Ontario. This is a big play. 3 minutes and 6 seconds left in the game. 4th and 1 here for Ontario.
Looks like they'll bring up a 4th and 1.
Hendrickson. Oh, he's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage by Dominic Fields, and he's not going to have enough. That's going to be a turnover on downs. LeGrand will take over. 2:38 left in the game here. Big play on defense there by Dominic Fields. LeGrand's got 2 minutes and 38 seconds to score 10 points. They're going to have to put a little hop in their step. Peasley in the shotgun. He's going to throw here. Little screen underneath to Fields. He's going to get about 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 6. So he got 4. 2:21 left in the 4th quarter.
Looks like they'll bring up a 2nd and 5.
Wildcat here. McEmoyle, LeGrand jumped a little early. McEmoyle's going to keep it, and he's going to get about 3 or 4 on the 2nd down play. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 2 for LeGrand. I'm not a big fan of that play call either. You're down by 10 points with 2 minutes to go. You're going to go in the Wildcat? Let's go. We got to throw the ball right now, boys. Let's go. 3rd and 2 here for the Tigers. Peasley in the shotgun. He's got Fields to his right. Ball's going to go to Fields. He's got a little bit of room. He's into Ontario territory to about the 42. A minute 25 left here in the 4th quarter. Timeout on the field. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. Community Stadium, a minute 25 left to go in the game. Ontario 14, LeGrand 4. Peasley's in the shotgun. He's going to throw here. It's going to be just overthrown out of the outstretched arms, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Tigers. Kimberly Westonsko wants a scoring recap. 2 touchdowns by Ontario. Ethan Hendrickson with both of them, and then 2 safeties for LeGrand. That's the scoring for the game, 14-4. Peasley's going to throw here again. He's got Wolcott. Wolcott's going to make the catch and go out of bounds at about the 38-yard line.
Wolcott out of bounds.
37-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4 here for the LeGrand Tigers. 1:13 left here in the game. The score in Pendleton is the same. Baker has the ball with 6:46 left. They have a 7-point lead, 35-28. Peasley's going to roll out to his left. Ball's tipped at the line. It's going to be incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th and 4 here. Jim McMahon, number 69, Emmett Thyler. There we go. Proud of that guy. I wanted to say Thieler, but it's Thyler. 4th down here for the Tiger offense. 1:08 seconds left in the game. When this game is over, if you guys want to, we're streaming the Pendleton Baker game also on EO Live. So just switch over and watch that. Check it out. It's a good game. It's a 1-touchdown game with 6 minutes to go. Big 4th down here for the LeGrand offense. That ball's going to be overthrown. That's kind of been the story of the night for the LeGrand offense. Just a lot of the balls that have come out of Peasley's hand have just been a little bit overthrown. It's a tough break. LeGrand's going to give it over on downs to Ontario with 1:04 left in the game. Ontario with a 10-point lead, 14-4. One more time, big thank you to all the sponsors that make this possible. Hot Lakes CHD, EOU, Hobby Habit, Reed & Associates, Grand Ron Hospital, Valley Insurance, Rock & Sons Tire and Auto, Carpet One Floor and Home, and Grand Ron Retirement Residence. Without them, this doesn't happen. LeGrand has 2 timeouts. There's a timeout on the field. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after this. We're back here at Community Stadium. 1:04 left in the game, 14-4 Ontario. Bud Forrest says, good job as always, Dodsey. Thank you, Bud. I appreciate you. My armchair quarterback right there. A huge LeGrand fan, always at the games, always tuned in. Pete, I'll get you that video. Pete Caldwell says, thanks for what you do. I'll get you videos, Pete. You can use them for next year or for training or whatever. 1st and 10 here for Ontario. Hendrickson will get the carry. It's going to go to about the Ontario 39. 50 seconds and counting here. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 here for Ontario. It doesn't look like LeGrand's going to use their timeouts. Ontario's going to take a knee. And barring a LeGrand timeout, that's going to do it here from Community Stadium. On senior night, final score, 14 Ontario, LeGrand 4. It was a tough battle. I mean, Ethan Hendrickson is a dude, and he showed that tonight. LeGrand showed up, though, on senior night, and they battled. Thank you to my crew once again. Thank you to all of you for tuning in. Switch over to our other feed and check out the end of this Pendleton Baker game. It's 35-28 Baker with 5:45 left. And that's going to do it here from Community Stadium on the campus of Eastern Oregon University in LeGrand. Thank you for tuning in to the EO Alive Network. I'm Dodsey, and I'm out.